Can I get 20 seconds with you? Can I get 1 minute?
Hey lovies, welcome back to the channel Dominique Unscripted. I'm your host, Dominique Danielle, and this is Dominique's Reading Nook. Guys, today I'm excited. I have my sister on with me, and we will be discussing My Choice Is You by author Mel Dau. I started reading this book, and as I got into it, immediately I hit her up and was like, Jessica, you got to read this book. You got to read this book. So we're going to be discussing this book tonight. Now, look, spoiler alert. If you haven't read it yet, I'm sorry. Click off right now, come back, and then leave your comments. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, because we're going to be in it and talking about it. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Look, we have been trying to get this together for the longest time. So, before we get into the book, tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, what you do, how you live, and what's going on.
I am a washed up mother of three. No, just playing.
Oh, no, what's oh no, man.
No,
You
no.
trying?
I'm a working mom of three, wife,
Yes.
work for FedEx. Love. I have a strong passion and love for audiobooks. I used to, enjoy a sit down and, with a book in my hand, chilling out, but
Right.
since becoming a mom, I do not have time to sit down with a book in my hand. So audiobooks is the next best thing, and it has been amazing.
Well, you asked that question
Simply amazing.
because that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. What is your preferred? Of course, I know because I know you. What is your preferred method of reading? And you hit that question already, so we could scratch that off. Okay, so bef- I guess we could just get into it. Okay, so when I first hit you up with the book and told you to read it, what did you think?
Um, I was excited because you recommended it, and we usually in sync on these books, on these book things.
True, true.
But I'm not gonna lie, when you were talking to me about it, with me having an autistic daughter, one of my girls being autistic, Charlie, I'm not gonna lie, this book spoke to me. It spoke volumes. It gave
Yes.
me inspiration. It just it
Right.
did it for me because with the girl with her being autistic in the book, I can't even think of her name. Jesus Christ. Um with her
Yes.
being autistic, and like I said, with me having an autistic daughter, it gave me so much hope. So much hope because the things that this girl is doing, and her visions that she had for her life,
Yes.
and the path that she went on, it was like, man, like my my baby is hope for her. Like, it's just because with having an autistic child, you have so many worries. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like, is my baby gonna be able to live a normal life? Because everyone is not receptive to the
Right.
autistic community.
Yes.
But she adapts so well to things, and she knows her triggers. She knows, what will make her stem out. It was like, I loved. I think I'm not gonna lie. I think I read it 3 times.
Three.
I
Oh.
listened to it three, because when you first recommended it to me, I listened to it, and then I went back and listened to it again. And then when
Mm-hmm.
we said we were gonna do this, I went back and listened again. So
Okay.
yeah,
I
it's
guess
it for me.
okay, was to give you guys some backstory of the book because we really did just dove right into it. Um, the name of this book is called My Choice Is You by author Mel Dau. It follows an autistic girl by the name of Covina or Covey and how she's grown, how she's becoming this young adult, this young woman in the world where, like you said earlier, where people not as friendly as or as accepting of those with different disabilities. And I don't even want to call it a disability because people are thriving with autism and whatever else that they have going on in their life. But this book follows Covey and Jasper as they navigate trying to build this relationship. Jasper is a, for all intents and purposes, normal guy, right? And Covey is autistic. She's a higher functioning. Is that the right term? I don't want to mess it up. Is that the right? Is a higher functioning level
High
of
functioning,
autism.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Functioning.
Autism. And there are different levels. So, guys, when I first started reading this book, because I really didn't know, I read it, the cover, what it talks about, and then I was just like, let me start reading. So I'm sitting here with my, and I'm reading. I'm just like, oh, oh. And then I got to a point, I don't know what part it was. I was like, Jessica, you gotta read this. Look, I don't care what you read right now. You gotta read this book. It talks about a young girl. She's autistic, and Charlie and my niece. It just gives you such high hopes and
Yes.
inspiration for those people in your life who are dealing with this disability on a daily basis. So,
Yeah.
getting what was one of your favorite parts of the book? I know there are a couple, but what was one of your takeaways? Ha.
I'm not gonna lie. I got like really excited and giddy when when she called Jasper that night on the dare, on the dare.
Look,
And then
she's very
that set it
competitive.
off for me.
She is very competitive, and I love that for her. She's not gonna lose. And Kobe's like, oh, Kobe don't lose. Kobe gonna, win. You know what I loved about her? Because she did it so effortlessly. She wasn't trying to, but she'll read you and talk down to you, and she don't even
It was
do
so
it. She called that girl a
so
whole streetwalker. She called her a lady of the night. But I laughed from a good, healthy place when I read it. I did. And that, I think I even wrote that down in my notes, that was one of my favorite parts, how she read that heifer Zora. I wrote her name down too because I ain't like her scheming heifer. Um,
yeah.
that she read her for filth without even really trying to. Mm-hmm.
Yes. I just I don't know. Covina just she's very inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
Very inspiring. I like that she stood up for herself.
Yes. Yes.
Even being autistic, she stood up for herself, and she wasn't taking no crap, and she let it be known.
From the
And
jump.
she still had a good heart. Like you said, if she come across somebody with shade, she recognized, well, she may not have recognized it off the bat, but she
Mm-hmm.
had a feeling about it. And then and her intuition told
Yes.
her senses told her, okay, this person is being shady, but I don't have to feed into it.
Exactly. Exactly. Her grandmother, I think, is a big part of that. Who to teaching her how to read the room and the people who are around her and who she allows into her life. Gotta Her relationship with her grandmother is awesome because her grandmother was her best friend, her only friend for the longest. And when she went to her to talk to her about sex was just
Girl, I was done. I was done. I was like, no.
Look,
Oh man.
she was like, "Yes, I'm your best friend, but baby, I'm your grandmother. We're not gonna have this conversation."
At all.
But it's funny that she said that because in another sense, she'll be like, "You need to find somebody to blow your back out."
Yeah.
You know
I was like, come on now, you confusing the girl.
what's
It
it
was
gonna be?
it was so many parts of this book that just spoke to me. I loved how he put their first date together.
It was so
That
sweet.
was so sweet. And it's like you could only hope and pray for somebody to take the time to
Mm-hmm.
understand your autistic child, to want to be with
Yes.
them. It definitely takes a special person to 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 be with an autistic person,
Right.
because and he didn't dismiss it. he
No.
uh he he took the time to understand her,
Yes.
and it was just like, which when you dating somebody, period, you have to take the time to understand them, but you just have to go that extra mile with somebody on the spectrum.
Yeah, it's you have to take the cue from them and learn and not do it in a way to make them feel a certain kind of way that you really like. I'm trying to find the words. Dang, it's gonna cut. It's not like you just trying to overcompensate, but it's just like you're there and you're willing to put in the work to get to know them on their level.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I you got to give it up for Jasper on that one. I
for sure, for sure.
Let's talk about this daddy. How he he got on my nerves at one point. He kind of pissed me off. Her dad. I get it.
How he
He's a
was treating
protective
Jasper.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was not right. It was like in the beginning, okay, y'all had the conversation, you had that understanding, but then it's like as soon as that went down with her, it's like, okay, I get it. That's your initial reaction because that's your child.
Right.
And but you can't, it's not like, it would be totally different if he was messing with that girl behind her back and that was the cause, but it wasn't.
It
She was
wasn't.
being vindictive, she was jealous, and it was like, that's nothing he could have controlled, because none of them saw that coming.
No. What really pissed her off was that he chose somebody who was autistic, who was deemed not normal to her normal self, supposedly normal. Clearly, she was the cuckoo one. Clearly, because she was doing all kinds of stuff for somebody who had already told her, look, I was just here to hit it, and that was it. I told you that from jump. So why you even tripping? Like yeah. Once I like Kobe she because of the way her mind works. She's so smart. She looked at those pictures, she looked at everything, and she knew
He did.
this is old. That's not because he got a whole list sleeve situation going on now. Like he got more tattoos, so I know this is old.
she
Go ahead.
she handled that situation like a woman should have. You
Until
don't just take some stuff from face value when somebody trying to throw salt on your relationship, on your man. When somebody trying to hate on what you got going on with y'all building, you analyze that. You take that information, look at them pictures, and state view the facts. Yes,
okay,
she handled that
show me the
like a woman.
Carfax. Show me the Carfax. She did her research. She did her thing, but she kind of pissed me off too And I get it. She had to take some time. She ain't never been in no altercation or nothing like that before. So I guess she might have could have been a little jumbled up here and there. And plus she had her daddy in her ear talking and whatnot. But she kind of made me mad when she didn't want to see him or was trying to avoid him. But she still wanted him to lay that thing down. She
Oh yeah. Let me tell you something. She didn't. I understood because that's a lot for her. Like she said, she's never been put in that situation, so that was a lot for her
yes.
to process. Like, why is she coming at me like this? I've never been in a physical altercation, and I'm being attacked because I'm in love, and because this man loves me, I'm being
Mm.
attacked. She didn't pick that part. She needed time to process it, and he was giving her that time. She wasn't being mean to him. She wasn't being rude to him. She was just letting him know, hey, this is what it is. And now I don't agree with her breaking up with him, just
That's the part.
stating that she needed some time. She didn't piss me off until she did that video.
Oh, she knew
I
she
was
was
like,
wrong
okay,
for
now
that.
you being I was like, okay, now you being childish. Now
Very
you
much
being
so.
childish.
I mean,
That
granted,
pissed me off so
it was her
bad.
first. It was her first relationship, so I get it. But it did piss me off, baby. He already told you that's not what it is. Your dad told you don't be doing like who you are, but because you ain't getting that thing, you ain't getting what you want. You was like, oh, I'ma show you. So I'm gonna bounce my ass you know, on camera and go from there.
Yeah, I was like, and that was the first thing that was popping in my head when I got to that part of the book. I'm like, no, you the face of this movement. What you
You you you can't do that,
doing?
boo. But yeah, yeah. I mean, but the thing about it is if you sit down and you have a conversation, she'll and show her points of view, different points of view, she can be like, she can take it in and and she be like, oh, yeah, I can see how that may not have been the right thing to do. But when she put it up there and he came through the door mad, it was like, nah, the reason why she doing this, excuse my French, is because I won't have sex with her. You know? I mean, he ain't say, I ain't gonna have sex because we ain't. Tell my babies I said hi.
Wait until I get finished.
Tell them I ain't gonna hold you too long because I gotta go.
Mm, That shit. Anyway,
And
but yeah, and I'm really glad because like, okay, so I already knew that after that happened, he was gonna want to take it to the streets and have the whole court in the streets.
yes,
And I liked how she talked to him because I ain't gonna lie, part of me was like, yeah, beat that bitch up.
hell yeah,
But but it's like, okay, after, like she said, after the bruises heal and all of that, guess what? You still gonna have this issue. She
right.
needs to feel it in the long run. And I like how she broke it down to him and he, understood and agreed. And
Mm-hmm.
she felt that shit. When that judge gave her the sentencing, and she was like, I got a son to take care of.
Right.
No, you should have thought about that
You
when
weren't
you was
thinking
acting the fool.
you weren't thinking about your son when you was putting pictures up and videos and doing all stabbing people.
Mhm.
Like you weren't thinking about your son then. What you thinking
Exactly.
about now? Nah. You just thought the judge was gonna slap your wrist and call it a day. Oh no, boo. No. That was a hate crime. That was a that you performed. So yeah.
Most definitely. So, I got a question for you, and I've been thinking about this too.
Uh-oh. Okay, I'm ready.
So, if we were to if this was to be a movie,
Oh
what
Lord.
would the cast be?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let me tell you something. I think Jasper should be played by Lance Gross.
Really?
I feel like because Lance Gross always he's a good actor, but he always play that to me he can play that dominant street. I'm in charge energy. He brings that, and that's Jasper to me.
I
But
could
he could also be, sensitive and compassionate. That side, I see Lance Gross being a contender in that role.
what about the guy from Queen Sugar? He always was crying. What was his name? Queen Sugar, that dude was always crying. What was his name? I can't think.
Ralph Angel.
Yes, Ralph Angel. I like Ralph Angel.
Well, I mean, in Queen Sugar, his name was Ralph Angel. I
Yes,
can't think because but of course, everybody always say, especially me, him and Lance Gross look just alike to me. They could be brothers.
I can see that. Now that you put that out there like that, I can see that. But
So,
who would
so I
be
agree. Either one of them.
either one of them? Okay. Who would be Covina? You have to pick
So, mhm.
somebody young. Do you think Kiki could pull it off?
You know
I
what,
feel like
Kiki?
Kiki could pull it off.
I feel like Kiki could be a good contender for that. I feel like it.
Kiki, Kyla, Kyla Pratt.
Oh yeah. Oh my,
Right, right.
those two. Yes, yes. Kiki Palmer or Kyla Pratt will be perfect for that. Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to make you laugh. For the grandmother, Jennifer Lewis.
You think so? Jennifer's
I
everybody grandma. I think we need a
feel
younger.
like
I think we need a younger grandma. Then because the cast is so much, and yes, the parents are older, but they're not too much.
okay. So
So
what about the mama from Baby Boy?
AJ,
Yeah, AJ.
because she's just young or hip enough.
Or Elise Neal.
Eh, I like Elise. Eh, I'm leaning more towards AJ.
I feel yeah, yeah.
I lean more towards AJ. Now I feel like I'm gonna come up with a list for real and put it out there. I got to I'm gonna write it down. And
Dog, I'm gonna tell you, every book I listen to, I always think about a cast for it. I always think about a cast for. I always have it in my head. Okay, so who gonna be the cast for this? Because as I'm listening to the book, I'm picturing these people.
right. Let's and see you do audio and like we've had this discussion before several times. I just when I read what the synopsis of what the book is gonna be about, and or I read the first couple of pages and I see and I read and I'm picturing and I'm hearing this voice in my head. And if that voice doesn't match up to what the audio is speaking, is here, listen, is saying to me, I'm gonna be mad because
Okay,
it's not leveling, it's not matching up for me.
so hear me out. So for
Mhm.
the audio community, um, we have our favorite narrators
I've
out
been
there.
told this. I've
I
been told this.
definitely have some favorite narrators, some people that if I hear that they are narrating that book, I'm all in because I know they're gonna drive it home for me every
Dang.
time. You have some narrators that are, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be like, they don't. But since I don't know, I guess since I'm so into books so much that I can just picture it myself because I'm not gonna lie, in on Audible,
Hmm.
a lot of the free books are done by virtual voice.
Uh,
Virtual voice makes me want to crash out. Like I be ready to throw my phone.
oh no, don't do that. You need that. Don't throw the phone.
throw my phone, throwing a whole fit. But I'm not gonna lie, I have listened to some audiobooks through virtual voice
Mm-hmm.
that, the book was just so good. I was able to get there on my own.
So can you choose the virtual voice, or it already come? They already chose it for
No,
you.
you can't choose the virtual voice.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Now you can do that on Kindle though.
Mm.
They have the different voices like Snoop and stuff like that. You can choose your voice.
I don't think I want Snoop reading me a book.
It all
I
depends. I'm telling
maybe in bits and pieces. Maybe he come in and say let's my, but I don't think I can have Snoop read Snoop Deal Double G. You know,
I'm
I
telling you,
don't think
man.
I can have his West Coast slang reading me my book, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Depends on the book. But back
True
to the
that.
cast, back to the book and the cast.
Yes, yes.
So I feel like um
The dad.
for the dad, yes.
Uh-huh.
I feel like the dad could be played by, I would say, Idris Elba.
Okay.
I could say Idris Elba or
Somebody
uh
the baseball he's an ex-baseball player, so it has to be somebody pretty fit. So Idris is definitely fit. Um who else? What is
I had it in my mind.
dang it. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know.
I can't think right now, but I know Idris is definitely one on there. And
I feel like if Kiki Palmer and Kyla both were in the movie and one couldn't be the other, so she could be the best friend, one or the other. You get what I'm saying? So if Kyla is
there you
COVID,
go.
then Kiki is and vice versa. I feel like that'll be that, and then you find another friend
For
and
sure.
and somebody basic to be Zora, who was manipulative, believable, manipulative enough to be that heifer.
Who plays that?
Mm. Mm. I don't know. Now I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna write it all down. I'm like, I got it. I got the script.
Me too.
I got the characters. I got my list.
We
Here they
got we
are.
got we got the grandmother, we got Covina, we got Jasper, we got Jasper's sister. We
We
still got a kind of a question mark on the daddy.
yes. Then you need his best friend, Jasper's best friend.
Oh yeah,
I liked his best friend. His best friend was cool. Uh,
cool. Like the
but
best friend could be played by oh
you know what? Since you said Lance Gross, what is his name? Goofball. Because the best friend was somewhat of a goofball in the book.
yeah.
The dude who plays opposite him on House of Pain, big goof. What is his name? Peanut.
No,
Yellow the top. He's a goof. I
no,
think no,
no. It can't be Peanut because
no
I don't see Peanut being nobody's love interest. Remember, the best friend was with the sister.
sister. Ah, so he had to have some kind of sense. Ah, dang it.
Yeah, some kind of sense and some kind of swag.
And Peanut had no swag at all.
Mm.
None. Okay, we're gonna circle back. We're gonna circle back to that. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this cast together. Um, did we cover everything? Did we miss anything? I think we might have caught and got everything together. because before I let you go, um, what are you reading now, or what's on your TBR? Too many? Yes, I know. Mine too.
Many, but I
Yes.
can tell you, I am finishing. I'm on the last book of the Crenshaw Kings.
I said I wanted
Amazing
to
series.
read that. Oh,
Amazing series. Every book does not disappoint. I'm telling you, 100 out of 10. 100 out of 10.
and how
And
many
no book is
books?
short. All
How
of them
many
are long.
how many books in the
So
series?
it's 8. But now I'm hearing that it is 9 because they're going to have a book about the sister, looks like, which is Banks. So I'm excited because I'm on the
She
last brother. I'm on his book. I'm on book 8, and I had to. Matter of fact, it just came out yesterday, so
dang.
I was really excited about that. But me being impatient, I jumped into another series with
Of
for
course you did.
Jaquel, Homies, Lovers, and Friends. I've finished that.
I haven't touched that one yet. I'm still waiting. The judge's book. I can't never think of her name. Is it Cora?
Yeah, Cora.
I think her name is Cora. I'm waiting on Cora's book. So we love Jaquel J over here. She gets on my nerves, but I love her because her and these cliffhangers on Delgado Inferno Caselli family series just has really irked a good nerve. I love her and hate her all at the same time. She sucks, but I love her. Hmm.
So, you know, go upstairs. Next time I'll do this in the car.
Because there
Jesus
will be
Christ.
a next time. There will be a next time. We got too
I'll do
many
this
books to
in the
discuss.
car or I will make sure everybody is asleep.
Or you could just come
But
over to the house and sit on the sofa with me and we can do this, face to face.
like that.
But I know you have a
We could do that too.
busy schedule, you know.
That's okay. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah, definitely. Jaquel is definitely one of my favorite authors, and I Ashley Antoinette
Mm-hmm.
used to have me in a chokehold. But I'm not gonna lie, since I have been branching off, I've come to realize Ashley Antoinette is still one of my favorite authors. I don't like how her books end. Like, so it's like, okay, so you got Ashley Antoinette, and then you have her and
And
her
her
husband.
husband.
They write
Yes.
together.
Yes.
So I really come to the conclusion. To me, I like her. I like her books by herself. The
Okay.
books that they do together, the ending always pisses me off. So I just kind of stay away from the Ashley and Jaquavis books
Mm.
because it just be pissing me off. But Ashley, she does her thing. She does her thing. But I am definitely becoming a Siobhan Latrice fan. She is her books. That's the author for Crenshaw Kings.
I felt like I had a book of hers in my library that I was reading or had read. I'm gonna have to go back and look. It's so many freaking books, and you know how I go. It's
And just to put this out there, anybody that is tuned in at any time, look, I'm definitely looking to I want to read Demon's Dream really,
Whoa.
really bad. And I want to read listen to Product of the Streets, but I need them on audiobooks. And I have been searching high and low for audio platforms. So if anybody finds that, please let your girl know. Put your girl up on game
Yes, drop a comment.
because they are nowhere. They are nowhere on audio.
For Product of the Street, I know she has a couple audio books, but most of them are of her, I guess the supernatural, I guess you can call genre for her. Those books are on And it's not very many. I think she might have 3 or 4 books that are on audio. I could be wrong, but I love Evolves, baby. That, baby, when you get to Prodigal, woo, baby, you talk about some spice. We love some spice over here. Okay, we
Right.
spice sisters. We like
Woo,
smut. We like all the things.
all that, all of it,
And
all
then
of it.
some. The smuttier, the better. We like that over here. We like a good unhinged man. We love a I'm thugging it out. I'm fit to burn up the world. I'm gonna knock you, drag you down, shoot you, kill you for my lady. We love all of that over here, right? Okay.
Definitely, definitely. Because what we think is, sexy and sweet and compassionate in the books, yeah, I have
It's
a restraining order
quick, fast,
in real life.
quick,
Real
fast.
life.
No,
I'm like, wait a minute now. Oh Lord.
baby, that's you a
I can't
stalking.
do
Don't
it. I
do
can't do
that.
it. Mm-mm.
You're too much, baby. Bring that. So I want. Do
Yeah.
you think because I'm my genre of books and what I like is kind of here and there. Do you think you'd ever branch over into the supernatural werewolf vampire genre of books that I like to frequent? Because I only said it because you say we like spice. We just talked about this. Baby, they be spicy. They be
No doubt.
spicy. That's
No doubt.
that's why I ask.
I mean, I wouldn't just be like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm not gonna say no. I'm
But
not gonna say no.
that's
I'll
not
be
your
open
first
to it.
choice. Okay, one more. I got another. What is your favorite trope? Because I got several. I can't say that I have one that I really like because I have several. And when they all in one book, that's even the better.
My favorite.
Okay, well, give a couple of the ones that you like most.
Bruh, it's so many.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some of mine. Okay, I like a good age gap. Um, reverse harem. Um, I like a dark romance. What else? What is another trope that I like? Of course, black love is always is in there. What else? Those are just a couple, but yeah.
I definitely like a good unhinged man. Definitely an unhinged man in charge is gonna do it for me
Part
every time.
that definite
Uh,
alpha male energy. Got to have alpha male energy.
most definitely.
That that BDE, the BDE, gotta have that.
I definitely like the no, I like a good kidnapping sometimes. I like a good kidnapping sometimes.
Maybe a little. Maybe I stretch
And
you just a smidge, just a little bit of a
just a little bit.
not too much, just a little bit. Okay, I got you. All righty.
Um, I don't know. It's a lot. But you know what I am sick of? And I think I have voiced this before. I'm so sick of when these authors they get to describing these men and you like, oh okay,
And
okay. And
then
then they get to and then they're dreads, they're long. I'm like, why the fuck he got to have dreads? Like I was with it at first. I was like, okay, cool, ain't nothing wrong with dreads, but it's like so many daggone books when they describing these men, they gotta have dreads. And I'd be like, really?
dreads are in. Teresa, what the youth are wearing.
Everybody don't have to have them. Okay,
They don't.
I get so excited when I hear I'm listening to them describe the male and they say it's a taper or a fade. I'm like, you.
Oh,
So yeah, I ran into that a lot, and I would be like, cut them off, just
yeah,
cut them off.
yeah, yeah. Nah, that most. I'm looking through my library right now. It's a couple of people, couple of the men on the pictures. They have the nice taper, but a good portion of them have dreads. Yep,
Thread, yeah.
yep. They have the dreads, and
Oh, I do like a good stalker. Like I said, I like
yeah,
a good stalker. Applying pressure, baby ocean.
that's a book. Applying pressure. I've heard. I've heard of this book. I said I need to check. It's so many. It's so many on my TBR. It's just stupid. It's stupid the amount of book. I was.
Ocean is
I'm sorry. I was going through my list and I was on TikTok live today and somebody was talking about the book that they were reading. Now it's called Atomic Habits and we do have Atomic Habits. I'm sorry. I just kind of got totally off track, but yeah, it's in my library.
so applying pressure is the Siobhan Latrice book,
Okay. What?
but it's a good book. So like Siobhan Latrice, she does it for me. Like she can drive. I'm not gonna lie. Now, yes, I love a good Jaquel J, but you know what pisses me off about? I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, what pisses me off about Jaquel is that she got a lot of cliffhangers." Yes, but what pisses me off about her, she got these half books, 2.5 and 3.5 and 1.5. Then the half books just be
Yeah.
dragging out bullshit. I'd be like, get to the point.
Yeah, but when she do get that, it be so nice. It be so nice with
Like using my credits. I don't like using my free credits for her to drag out some stuff. It just make me mad. So,
okay.
but Siobhan Latrice can drive it home. I mean, the whole book, and they have good endings. But the getting to the ending is like, dang,
All right, I see her here.
she can write a book.
I'll be sure to get something from her into the library. Um, yeah. Well,
You know what? And Mel had another book. I think a few of them I
well,
had
she
on my
got a couple.
TBR.
She got a couple.
She does. She does. And
Cause did you read Mega Man? I read Mega Man by Mel Dau,
no, but it's on my list.
and I think she said that she was going to be writing another book for Mega, and I am here for that.
Okay.
Um,
Mel is a she's a I like her work too.
mm-hmm.
I love to read one of her books.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know who I don't know. Maybe I read one of her books and it was just okay for me. I don't know if this may be an unpopular opinion, but I see a lot of girls on my TikTok on my book talk raving about this book. Don't get me wrong, it is a good book, but I was just like
I'm intrigued. Who is this person? What is this book? What is?
Kennedy Ryan.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I tried to get into the book. It just
It was just okay for me.
yeah.
I listened to Before I Let Go.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it was a good book, but it was just okay for me. It's not something I'll be like, oh, I gotta read that again.
Mm-hmm.
And for it to be like a part of a series, I wasn't like, oh, I gotta read the rest of the series. I wasn't there.
So I just pulled it up. This is can you see this? Let's see. It's not in focus. I can't. There you go. Can you see it? I can't. Anyway, this is Mel Dau, and Mega. He has a second book. I'm so Mega. So
It's out already?
yes. So you got
Okay.
Mega Man and I'm so Mega. So yeah. I'm definitely gotta get that. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
Must do. It's a must. It's a must. So all right, Miss Jessica. I ain't gonna hold you too much longer, and plus I gotta get to work in the morning probably. I'm on call, so and I know you gotta get these girls, and I hear them in the background, Miss Charlie. Want your attention.
I'm finna go to bed. Like I have to work in the morning as well.
Ugh, the work life. Go ahead and hit the lotto so we can retire.
I know, right?
Hit the lotto so we can
Something
retire, okay? Or vice versa.
has got to give.
Yes. I want to thank you for having the time and giving your time to the show, the channel. I appreciate you so much for coming on and discussing um my choice
Thank
of
you for
jewelry
having me.
and a few other things. This will not be the last time you will be on
Not
here.
at all. Not at all.
Not the way we read
Hey,
books. So
bitch.
yes. Thank you so much. And I'll be calling you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good night.
All right. Good night.
Can I get 20 seconds with you? Can I get 1 minute?